Do you want to know what I really like? I like it when a company puts out a game based on a movie. What could possibly go wrong? Do you want to know? Do you really want to know? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you a game that has haunted me for a lifetime. No, I'm not talking about Bubsy 3D. That's going to be much, much later. No, I'm talking about Casper, the game based on the movie.
Better?
No! yes, it is very true. Even though the PlayStation has many classics on it, it wasn't all marshmallows and candy canes, shall we say. There were quite a bit of bad games. Bad games. Get it away from me, games. This is gonna be one of those games. So, quick history. Started in 1939 as a book called The Friendly Ghost, eventually became its own comic series, and then it became a television show, which lasted several decades. And in the 90s, they went ahead and turned it into a movie. So 1995, Casper hits the big screen. So with the inevitability of it becoming a movie, naturally, as video games go, there's this cash grab that they just have to go ahead and turn the movie into a video game concept immediately. So we have this company called Interplay, which was making PlayStation 1 games and a few other cross-console titles as well. And they're known for games like, Heart of Darkness and Loaded, and a bunch of other fucking games that you've never heard of before, and neither have I. So anyhow, that's pretty much the quick capsule history of Casper. So anyway, getting into the game reveal. Wow, look how dark that intro is. I can't see anything. I mean, everything is just super black. And then you get to the title screen, and it just flies right by you. I mean, it literally flies into you. Look at Casper. I mean, I know he's a ghost, but this is something out of my fucking nightmares. That is the creepiest shit I have ever seen in my entire life. And I mean, look at that face right there. It looks like he just learned how to play with himself. I mean, maybe I should just chill out and remind myself this is a kid's game we're talking about here. But I mean, it literally is, because you're playing as a dead child. But par for the course, I mean, what do you expect in a game like this? Ghosts and broccoli. Just what the kids want, broccoli. And I have no idea how long Casper's been dead for, but I'm pretty sure the 3-second rule has been up for many, many years. And have you ever heard of fire hurting a ghost? That might just be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The game has to load every time you go into a different room, so you see the message to hang on a lot. I mean, that's not a polite way to say now loading. I mean, give me a break. I'm playing your game, so you may as well be a little bit more polite. Then Casper's fat bastard of an uncle shows up as the first boss in the game, and he's like, "Oh, Casper, feed me." Do ghosts really eat? So in this universe, ghosts get hurt by fire and they eat. This makes no sense at all. Oh, and the story is completely ridiculous. I mean, the 3 uncles, supposedly, they're not even your uncles, apparently. And the original story has to do with, this boy that lives with his inventor dad. It kind of reminds me of Rascal, but just, there's that stupid face again. And I don't understand why he even cares about being a friendly ghost. What's the end reward for being a friendly ghost? Just go in there and scare the crap out of him. Who cares? Oh, but that's right. Casper wants a friend. Okay, I'm going to lose my voice from yelling this entire time, so let's look at something positive. Something I do like about Casper is how the life bar works. So whenever you do pick up food, God damn it, that a ghost eats, because apparently ghosts eat food in this universe. But anyway, positive. Okay, so when you pick up the food, it actually contributes to what looks like a score meter. So your life bar is actually based on points. So you can accrue a pretty massive life bar. I do like that, because there were plenty of PlayStation games back in the day that really should have implemented something like that, so you didn't have to cheat your way through. I mean, really learn the game to beat it. Did you ever own a puzzle, but then you lost the instructions and you lost the box and had no idea what you were putting together? Well, that's essentially Casper in a nutshell. It's a puzzle game, as you can tell by me collecting keys and opening doors, putting these random little pictures together to get new items. Yeah, it's a puzzle game, but it's super confusing and it makes no sense. I mean, obviously you don't really see it in the beginning. In the beginning, everything does kind of make sense and it's easy to find out what does what, but pretty soon you're gonna get stuck.
Because when you get stuck, you'll regret the moment that you put this piece of
game in your console in the first place. I mean, do you remember what I looked like at the beginning of this video? Not like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago while you started watching. Look at me now. I'm still playing this godforsaken game. I mean, geez, man. There's only a few different places to go in the mansion, but if you don't do everything in the exact order that it needs to be placed, you're gonna get stuck. You're gonna go down the left hallway, then the second hallway, then the third, and then the right hallway. And then you're gonna go down all of the little corridors that takes you. Then you're gonna go outside. You're gonna pretty much repeat this process until you beat the game, and you're gonna look like shit doing it. I mean, look at me. I first got Casper in, I think it was January of '98. And I was 7 at the time, and I didn't like it then. This is the first time I've played Casper in 22 years, and I had no idea what I was going to get myself into. When I put it in the console, I initially thought to myself, well, this game can't really be that bad. There's no way. But after playing it, I now understand completely why I hated that game back then. Casper suffers from a very interesting problem in that it's just so dull and boring to look at. You're only in one environment. This is the kind of thing I would expect from a Super Nintendo game, but it certainly isn't what I would expect from a PlayStation 1 title. It's too behind the times. The tedium, it's unacceptable. There's not enough action going on. The boss fights are a complete joke. And all in all, I'm just not enjoying the experience. I have to say, normally whenever we do a video on the Johnson brothers, we like to complete the game at some point, but I think I might have to make an exception on this one. I just cannot risk my sanity any longer on this piece of game.
Hey, Cody! You think I can come over? I think Mike's apartment's probably haunted.
Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts, but if there's a beer with my name on it, then give me like 5 minutes.
Cody, thank God you're here, man. We got a bit of a situation here. We keep hearing stuff, and like kind of sounds like Nathan's voice. We're like 99% sure it's a ghost, dude.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that nobody let Nathan out of the cage from when we filmed the last episode.
That's what smells like prosciutto in here.
Oh, shit. He's deader than a movie rental store.
That's what I call a skeleton.
Help me. So, do you believe in ghosts now?
What is it that you want from us, ghostly apparition?
I'm not evil. Wow. Are you really going to let me starve to death and then stereotype me after I'm dead? I'm just trying to solve the random puzzles so that I can come back to life.
Why didn't you just say so? Jerry and I are the Iron Chefs of puzzle solving.
Guys, we don't need to be wasting our time on this, alright?
Guys, Mike's right. We need to lay Nathan to rest. We need to bury him. We can't be playing this little game of whatever he's trying to do.
But I want to come back to life.
Jared, what time is it? Wait, what did you say? Guys, Chili's closes in like 30 minutes. We gotta go. And there's the conflict.
Internal damnation it is.
Guys, no! I want to stay here and eat chilies with you.
So just take his bones and put them in Cody's backpack. I have just the place for him. We gotta go.
Wait, ghosts eat?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.